Hi, namaste. So welcome back to my channel. How do you say that in Hindi? वापस मेरे चैनल को वापस आइए आप. Is that right? स्वागत है. No, there's a way of saying it. I'm gonna get there, guys. I'm gonna get into better Hindi soon. So today's episode or today's video is about one of my favorite topics, which is sunscreen. And I'm a big advocate of sunscreen. I feel like everybody needs to be more educated about it. Even your kids need to be more educated about it. So let's talk about sunscreens and what's the best sunscreen for you. And for those of you guys who are new to my channel, my name is Shrima Rai, and here on this channel we discuss everything beauty, fashion and lifestyle. So let's talk about why you need sunscreen. Most dermatologists recommend that you need sunscreen to fight sunburn, cancer and premature aging. And they also recommend that you apply sunscreen every single day, including during monsoon and those rainy days where you still see some clouds, because the UV rays can still pass through the clouds and affect your skin health. So most dermatologists recommend that you use a sunscreen of SPF 15 or 30. What do you think? It's 30. I bet you guys didn't know that. So if you're using an SPF which is 15, it's not enough for you. You need to grab an SPF which is 30 and above, because SPF 15 blocks UVB rays of up to 93%, but SPF 30 blocks up to 97%. And that small percentage difference makes a huge difference on your skin. Also, it's important to add that sunscreen also helps to prevent a little bit of the tanning that happens when you're in the sun and hyperpigmentation, something that a lot of Indians suffer with. There are two different types of sunscreens, chemical and mineral. What's the difference? Well, a chemical sunscreen usually has active ingredients that will seep into your skin and block the UV rays, while a mineral sunscreen will have ingredients that lay on top of your skin and simply bounce the UV rays back. Whichever one you decide is up to you. So here are a few factors that I generally keep in mind before I choose my sunscreen. I like to choose my sunscreen depending on the type of skin I have at that moment, whether it's dry, whether my skin is feeling oily, how long I'm going to be in the sun, whether I'm going to be sweating a lot, so do I need a water-resistant, sweat-proof sunscreen. I also keep in mind other factors like, am I going to be applying makeup that day? Is the makeup going to look weird underneath that sunscreen? Major decisions that can decide your sunscreen. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is I have at least 3 to 4 sunscreens around me. When I go to the gym, I use one. When I go out for just running errands, I might use a lighter one. The sunscreen I use underneath my makeup, like today, might be a different one. So you get the point. You might want to look into all those factors when you're choosing a sunscreen. There are also different type of textures in sunscreen, so you might want to experiment. So I have with me one, this is from Moody and it's 70D Hydro Burst. It's a hybrid sunscreen with SPF 50. It has hyaluronic and coconut water. I thought that was really nice. What I did notice about this particular sunscreen is that it's really creamy, but it goes on invisible on your skin like that. So this sunscreen for me is ideal for those days when I just want to go to the gym or run some errands and it's a low makeup free day. Not so sure how this would lay underneath makeup, so I would definitely avoid this type of sunscreen if I was going to be wearing makeup, because I can tell that it might not make the best makeup base. A sunscreen that I would definitely use for those hot, humid summer days where I still want to wear makeup maybe would be the La Shield Mineral Sunscreen Gel. Now that was a creamy formulation. This is a gel formulation. Gels are great. Anything with a gel formula is great for humid weather, and in India we mostly deal with humid weather. Let me show you the texture of this one and why I think this is a great find. It goes on a lot thicker than the previous one. Yes, it does have a slight whitish hint shade over here, but this actually does settle down after a bit. See? I love that it's a mineral formula, and this one I have worn underneath my makeup and I've had no problems with it. It holds up pretty well in humid weather, and that's why. And also, it's just a good sunscreen to have around. If you have sensitive skin, then you might want to look for a sunscreen that avoids having fragrances in it. A great buy would be the Clinique SPF 50 sunscreen. This one is a face cream and it's 100% fragrance free, making it ideal for those who have sensitive skin and you want something that's really not going to aggravate your skin. Then this would be a good bet. So let's go ahead and try this product on this hand. Love this sunscreen, and I'm a big fan of Clinique as a brand as well. Very trustworthy brand, and a lot of their products are meant to really go well with all type of skin. So another great one. You also might want to think about the type of sunscreen you're using. There are 3 different types. There's a sunscreen cream, there's going to be a sunscreen spray, and there's also a sunscreen stick. This one is from Earth Rhythm. It's an invisible sunscreen. I've spoken about this product before, but I love that it's invisible. Okay, that's what sort of drew me to this. This invisible sunscreen can be applied over my makeup or just when I'm out. And by the way, the reason that this is always in my purse, or something very similar to this, an invisible sunscreen stick, is because you're supposed to reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours. Yes, something that nobody really does, I think, but something that we all should be doing is reapplying our sunscreen every 2 hours. I don't know why. 2 ghanta. Every 2 ghanta you have to put this stick. Got it? And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, because like it's just amazing. Look. It's invisible. See? You can go over my tattoos. Sorry. You can go over my tattoos. Does not bother the color. Look at that. You can go over my makeup. Now, if I was gonna do this, in all honesty, I would have a beauty blender and I would go like that and put it on, but just for the sake of showing you guys how invisible it is. See? It has like more of an oily texture. I will be honest and let you guys know about that, but I really don't mind it because I feel like it's hydrating, and the fact that it's invisible and I can use it every 2 hours just sort of sells it for me. So a great find, guys. Invisible sunscreen stick. Also, please get your kids, especially who are like doing sports outside, to get used to carrying a sunscreen stick. I think the earlier you educate your children about protecting themselves while they're in the sun, especially in climates like India, it's gonna go a long way. Education is everything, right? So let's educate them about how to take care of themselves this way too. This is my latest sunscreen find, and it's actually a sunscreen for your hand. It's a hand sunscreen with SPF 50. Did you know that most people who use sunscreen use it on their face, but they neglect to put it on their bodies and especially their hands? And your hands start aging faster than your face. So you end up having like these really old looking hands, but your face looks young. And as I'm aging, I'm above 30, okay, I'm above 40. I just don't want my hands to look not as young as this, okay? Because I work really hard to not look my age, is what I'm trying to say. Also, another pro bonus tip, because I Google too many things and I'm called Miss Google in my friend circle, is when you get your nails done, close up my beautiful nails. When you get your nails done, you have to cure it underneath that UV lamp. So the hand sunscreen, you would apply it on your hands and then protect your hands and then go ahead and put it underneath the UV lamp. It will save your hand from that UV exposure. For all of you ladies who like to get your nails done like me, that's like a little tip, and this one is a great find. It's from Soulflower. Did you guys get a close-up of this? So I definitely, when I go to get like my nails done, I apply it like this on my hands, and then I get my nails done, so I'm saving my hands. And honestly, it's just a nice cream to have in your bag, and if it has SPF, it also smells pretty good. Why not, right? So I hope that was like a bonus fact that a lot of people don't know. Also, lastly, if you're looking for a good water resistant sunscreen, then I love this Innisfree Triple Shield sunscreen with SPF 50. It is a little bit on the pricier side. I see that it's retailing for 1,250, but it is an amazing, amazing sunscreen. So this is what it looks like on. Innisfree is an amazing brand. So this is what it looks like. It goes on pretty, a little bit of whiteness, white cast over there. It'll probably settle down, but this is waterproof, so I would definitely use this on my face if I was going swimming and dunking myself in water. Again, every 2 hours reapplying it, and always wearing a hat in the sun. I hope you guys learned something new today. I aim with every video that I sort of inform you guys and you guys take something away from my videos, because I'm working really hard to give you guys that information. So if you liked this video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. It's a way of encouraging me, and drop me some comments on what you want to see next. Did you like this video? What did you think? And don't forget to check out my next videos, which are magically gonna pop up somewhere here. Chalo!